the blockchain, for those of you that are new to this, everything is going there. It's radically changing the future of transaction-based industries. We get to own the track without betting on the horses, team. Let your friends, your family, your churches, your charities understand the state of affairs here. They just don't know what they don't know. Make sense? Now, our purpose is to build a worldwide network that's going to deliver the promise of scalable passive residual cash flow for our global partners. And that's just phase one. Remember, we're building the plumbing. We're going to be putting up the studs, the foundation, and we're going to be able to overlay other innovations and projects that are decentralized on top of our bank. Do you understand that we can come together globally as a community and buy land together, buy buildings together, okay, invest in other innovative processes together, because guess what? We're going to be able to pool that money from our own bank that we've built because of blockchain decentralization. So we're going to have money pumping through everyone's cooperative wallet by completing the 2 smart steps. How many times? 1 time. Getting people on a predictable income escalator. So I'm going to go ahead and play this short video that people that have been around, they've seen this before, but since we have so many people that are joining our movement in terms of what it is that we're doing, I think it's appropriate that I share this with you guys, this short video done by Mark Yusko. He's a billionaire, he's a hedge fund manager, and he breaks down blockchain so eloquently, because we're talking about moving from Web 1, which was just read, and went to Web 2, which was read and write, to Web 3, which is blockchain, read, write, and verifiably trust without the need of a middle intermediary. Check this out, you guys.
So Web 2 is read, write. So now we could interact, but the problem with read, write is the people in charge of it, the centralized authorities, are the ones that made all the money. Now, Web 3, we the people, get to own. It turns out Filecoin and other things are involved in that.
And just understand that Web 3.0, meaning you can read, write, and verifiably trust, will impact every aspect of our online lives. It's just the masses haven't quite realized yet.
Big statement. Blockchain will usher in a period of unprecedented wealth creation. More wealth will be created by blockchain technology than any technology in the history of mankind. Big statement. Decentralization of trust, value flowing without intermediaries. We liberate $7 trillion a year that's stolen from us by banks, insurance companies, brokers, auditors, accountants. No offense to the people, but it's stolen. Blockchain will completely revolutionize financial services the same way the internet revolutionized media and commerce. All the values used to be at ABC, NBC, CBS. Now it's all at Netflix because of the internet. All the values used to be in mom and pop stores. Now it's at Amazon because of internet. Same thing happens. All the value from JP Morgan and all the global banks is going to blockchain. It's going to be the beating heart of the new financial system. Do we really need banks? Anyone been in a bank ever? Like, really? Why would anyone go in a bank? You can do it all on your phone. No one gets a mortgage from. In the old days, you had a banker and you went to their office and they gave you coffee. You got a toaster, and great. But that's not what we do now. We use our phone. And in fact, 40% of people in the world, 40% of adults in the world don't have a bank account. But they got cell phones. We can deliver financial services through their cell phone, through blockchain technology.
Okay? So you guys need to understand where we sit in this moment in time. So for people that want to know, well, what is blockchain? They're going to know what blockchain is 10, 20, 30 years from now. But because we're the tip of the spear and we're pioneering this, do you guys understand that we're going to be able to write our own tickets financially, liberating and breaking up the monopoly? We're rebuilding with better fundamentals. So once again, for those of you that want to become wealthy, and people tend to say, well, it looks like one of those pyramid things. It's mind-boggling that in charge of what I'm saying to my head and not my heart. This is about defibrillating our thought process here. People have to stop repeating things without understanding the nature of where they live right now. It's on the dollar bill. They're telling you in broad daylight. This is the Wizard of Oz here. and the centralized bank are the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. They're able to print money out of thin air. Make sense? So when you have a centralized banking system, okay, it's top down. That's the pyramid. It can be oppressive. You have to ask for permission in order to move up. Someone has to die or get fired. You become too big to fail because it's a single point of authority. That's why Wall Street was bailed out in 2008 and not Main Street, because Wall Street and the centralized banking authorities are too big to fail. Blockchain is breaking that up. It's decentralizing this, you guys. We're talking about bottom up, rising up, human liberty. Look at all the room at the top. And as anything leaves its origin, it gets wider and wider and wider. I hope you guys are seeing the difference in understanding the value proposition of what we have our hands on here. This is much bigger than any one of us may even realize. And my goal today is to help you understand the value of what we have our hands on. This is not a Rudy Poot fly-by-night operation, okay? It's going to continue to get gooderer and gooderer and gooderer, okay, as we like to say. We're rebuilding with better fundamentals. You guys choose.